The adventure of the dog on a log. It was a sunny day at the beach, and my family and I were enjoying the perfect weather. The sun was shining, the waves were gently rolling onto the shore, and seagulls were flying high above. We sat under a big tree, eating snacks and building sandcastles, when suddenly we heard a loud shout. "There's a dog on a log," squealed a nearby hog. I looked over and, to my surprise, there it was, a dog, just sitting calmly on a log floating in the water. But this wasn't just any ordinary dog. No, this dog looked like he was on an important mission, his eyes focused and his tail wagging with determination. Why is there a dog on a log? I wondered aloud. Could he be saving something? Or someone? The mysterious flea. Then it hit me, a flea. That dog must be trying to save a flea. But not just any flea. It had to be a special flea, one so important that even the dog couldn't leave it behind. But why would a dog save a flea? And more importantly, why would a flea be in the middle of the water, on a log, clinging to a dog? It didn't make any sense at all. As I scratched my head, trying to figure it all out, something amazing happened. The flea's big plan. Out of nowhere, the flea pulled on a rope that had been tied to the log, and, to everyone's amazement, up came a boat. A small boat appeared from beneath the water, floating beside the dog. The flea had been prepared all along. I couldn't believe my eyes. "What's going on?" I whispered, leaning closer to see what would happen next. Just then, the flea's family appeared, one by one, crawling out from between the dog's toes. They scampered up the dog's leg and onto the boat, squeaking with excitement. A flea family adventure. The flea family jumped into the boat, and with tiny oars in hand, they began to row toward the shore. I watched in disbelief as they paddled their little boat through the water, determined to find a new home. "They're heading for the beach," I shouted. "Right toward us." And sure enough, the flea family rowed their boat all the way to the shore. As soon as they reached the sand, they hopped out of the boat and started running, right across my towel and straight over the cookie I was holding in my left hand. "Hey!" I laughed. "That's my cookie." But the fleas didn't stop. They darted past me, through the sand, and made a beeline for the hog who had shouted earlier. "They're going to the hog," I said, pointing at the scene in front of me. The hog stood there, confused and a little worried, as the flea family climbed up his leg and made themselves comfortable in his thick fur. The dog's new journey. And what about the dog, you ask? Well, he's still sitting on that log, floating peacefully in the water. It seems like he's perfectly happy to ride the waves, keeping watch for his next adventure. As for me, I scratched my arm and sighed. Ouch. I think I have a flea now, too. The end.